It's 12:01 a.m. here at the Dolphin House. Welcome to the wizards and the witches. You know who you are. You're out there right now in your pitch dark rooms, staring into obsidian mirrors tonight, secretly seancing on this very special occasion known as the winter solstice. This is creme de la creme of dreamwork nights, not only because it's the darkest and longest of the year, but also because the earth is tilted 23.5 degrees off of its axis, and that literally fucks with our dreams. As if dreams weren't tilty enough, now we add 23.5 to that equation, and we have at least full tilt dreaming tonight. And I told the cats about how trippy this episode is going to be, but they do not, try as I might, they cannot understand the concept or the spelling of winter solstice. Like, instead of solstice, they're calling it Solstice. And I said, no, it's not Solstice. And I wrote it really big on the whiteboard, like solstice with a T, solstice. It means when the sun stands still. Sol, S-O-L, means sun. And then stis is like stillness. They just looked at the board and they're like, we totally get it, solstice. And that means we get to spend the whole episode on our favorite witches and bitches, winter solstices. And so I thought we were here tonight to talk about deep winter dream tilting, but as I will continually remind you, this is the Cats show. They are in charge of the content. And with that, tonight's episode is henceforth known as Twerk It. So hopefully you're all wearing your veils and your booty shorts and are already high on mugwort like any twerking witches and bitches would be. So welcome, everyone, to a twerky Dolphins at Midnight, episode 7. Okay, cat chat starts with Portia. She says this: winter is the time that you must have a soul, sis. A deep winter soul, sis. When you have one, you write their name down and you send a dream blessing to them before you go to sleep. So listeners, write down your list tonight of all your soul sisses. And as an example, this is Portia's 8 winter solstices. Princess Leia, Reba, Georgia O'Keeffe, Rainbow Bright, Caitlin Clark, Dolly Parton, Madonna and Child. Also, honorable mention to Minnie Mouse. Mars says he agrees with this list, loves it, but we have to include Missy Elliot because she is the most winter solstice. And to honor her, he did a cover song that he wants to play for you now. As you all know, he is a fledgling rapper, and he wanted to do something very special tonight for his winter solstice Missy. Without further ado, this is DJ Mars Bar World Premiere. Is it worth it? Yeah, it's solstice. When a solstice, the kitty can reverse it. Do you have your Dreamraffle tickets yet? Do you have your Dreamraffle tickets yet? You got a dream? We could twerk it. 2 cats and a dolphin, how we work it. Do you have your Dreamraffle tickets yet? Do you have your Dreamraffle tickets yet? We like to get the phone ya so we can know ya. Put the pussy on the mic and let it meow ya. Dolphin in the mirror gonna wow ya. The cat phone rings, you go how. Meow 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 meow. Midnight's so good you say now. Don't get like LeBron, you know what team we on. We the triple double crinkle ball explosion. We are speechless, Mars.
thank you and congrats on your big debut. Get ready, Rick Rubin, because DJ Mars Bar is coming for you. You are on his vision board. Portia. Okay, Portia. She is so moved by Mars' performance, and she says she just loves him so much that she wants to take a moment to thank the Santa Monica Animal Shelter for bringing Mars into our lives, because without him, there is no Dolphins at Midnight, and Portia would be aging and alone, just like all those other millions of Los Angelinos that are unaware of the depths of the loneliness they're currently experiencing. So Portia just wants to say thank you, and this is a tribute to the Solstice staff at the Santa Monica Animal Shelter via another legendary Solstice, Celine Dion, performed by the one and only Portia.
When I was young,
A kitten in Los Angeles.
I never needed anyone.
They call it single by choice.
The ball of yarn was super fun,
And the laser,
but those days are gone.
like A.D.
Living alone,
A kitten in Los Angeles.
from the shelter you came home.
And even though you pooped under the bed that first night,
The dolphins called you on the cat phone.
Mars, I love you.
How our podcast has grown.
We even have listeners in Bali.
Meow by myself. I don't wanna meow by myself anymore.
Thank you, Portia. Thank you, Celine Dion. And thank you, Austin Reeves, for bringing the Lakers out of a losing streak, 38-point career high. You are officially a Solstice at Dolphins at Midnight. Just DM us if you want to share a dream on the show, Austin. Listeners, did you know, actually, this is a fact, you cannot hit three-pointers consistently if you do not have a healthy dreaming libido. In fact, the higher the dreaming libido, the higher the three-point average. Are you guys tracking that? I mean, it's super easy if you just look at the facts over the decades in the NBA. On another note, pet owners out there who are considering a second animal, may this episode just be, that sign from the universe that you needed. Just go out right now, today, like on your lunch hour. That's when I found Mars actually on my lunch hour at noon, which is like midnight, noon, midnight. Have you noticed a pattern here, listeners? There is something magical about these precipices of time. The 12 o'clock slipstream. Point is, go get that second pet. And right now, it is time to welcome tonight's dream caller onto the line. Dreamer, Solstice. If you are out there, please give us a ring on the cat phone. Hello, Dreamer.
Good morning.
Welcome to Dolphins at Midnight. Thank you so much for calling in tonight.
I'm so happy to be with you. Thank you.
You will be henceforth known as Dreamcaller number 7. And although your identity will remain anonymous, will you still tell us what location you're calling from tonight?
Yes, I'm calling from West Hollywood, California.
West Hollywood, California. You're a local, pretty close to the Dolphin House.
I am.
And so, have you seen any dolphins lately?
I haven't seen any dolphins lately, but I'm thinking of a dolphin I saw a few years ago who was a pink dolphin
You saw a pink dolphin where?
in the Amazon.
Wow, did it have a name or did you name it when you saw it?
I didn't name it when I saw it, but we can name it now.
What would you name it if you could go back to that memory?
My first instinct is to name it Starlight.
Oh, great. That's a very dolphin house. We talk a lot about stars here on this show.
I'm really happy.
We do have one other dolphin that joins us to do what's known as dream mirroring, and her name is Miami the dolphin, but welcome Starlight the pink dolphin.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'll share with you a few tips on how to speak your dream tonight. Number one, please share your dream like it's a story in the present tense. For example, I'm playing pickleball or I'm sitting on a purple couch.
Okay.
Second, just let the dream speak entirely for itself. There's no need to assess it or explain why you picked it or what you think of it.
All right.
And then last one, this is important. When the dream is finished, please indicate the completion of the dream with the phrase, I am complete. Those 3 words are kind of like a magical code that create a chain reaction between myself and the cats and the dolphins. And then all of us will know that your dream has officially been spoken and we can begin our process of dream mirroring. Do you have all that?
I do.
Okay, great. So we begin our work together. Dreamcaller number 7, please share with us your dream.
I'm lying in my bed and I see my dad. He's backing up out of the bathroom with his arms folded, looking quietly angry or like he's about to get angry. He's wearing a vintage knit collared shirt like from the 60s, like I remember seeing him wear in old photos. It's beige with black and white side panels, and he has on light colored pants. And he's backing out of the bathroom and he keeps saying, live here? Live here? I'm calling, Daddy, Daddy. He's not hearing me, my father. And I don't know if it's because I'm not actually making any noise or because he's not real. Or maybe he is real, but he just can't hear me. I can't quite grasp the situation. Then he says, live here and love you? I'm trying to understand what this is, and then I wake up with an actual physical start. I am complete.
Dreamcaller number 7, we hear your dream and we thank you for sharing it. I'm going to start with a few questions from the cats.
All right.
Mars has a outfit question. Can you just walk us through the outfit that your father is wearing one more time?
Yes. It's a vintage knit collared shirt. It's from the 1960s, and it's beige colored, but with these side panels that are black and white. I want to say color blocked. And he's wearing light pants, which I want to say they're like khaki trousers. It's kind of a Mad Men outfit.
I see. Okay, great description. Thank you. Mars wants to know, is the dream happening in the 60s or is it happening now? Because he's really curious about like how this outfit got kind of pulled from that era into the dream.
The dream feels like it's happening now, but as you ask that, I'm thinking that it is my dad from the 60s. I don't think it's a picture that I remember seeing, but it's back then.
So it's dad in another era, back to the future, into this dream moment.
Yes, that sounds right.
Okay, Mars loves a Back to the Future dream. He has one more logistical question. You open with the line, I'm lying in my bed, but are you lying in the bed the whole dream?
I think so. I don't think I move.
So you have an awareness of what's happening, but you're not standing up as your father is saying, live here, love you.
No. And to elaborate on that, it feels like I wake up in the dream. to see him, like it was one of those realistic dreams where I believe I've woken up in the actual dream. And so it's that kind of dream freeze where I can't move.
I understand that feeling. The dream freeze. Okay, last question. He's a little fixated on age and time and how things are being represented in the dream. How old are you in the dream? First thought, best thought.
It feels contemporary now. I feel like I'm me now.
Oh, okay, great. And is your father still older than you in the dream, or is he more your age equal?
I haven't thought about it, but I think there's a chance he's younger than me in the dream.
Okay, interesting. Wow, this is a real Biff moment in Back to the Future.
Uh-huh.
Okay, we're gonna move to Portia now. She wants to go into some deeper aspects of the dream. Portia would like to know who asks first, live here?
My father is asking that.
And when he says live here, what does your father mean? Where is here?
Here is the home that I live in now.
And what's the feeling tone around him questioning that place?
The look on his face it's consternated. I don't know the word to describe it, but I'm going to try and give you it in my voice. It's like, live here? Live here? Like disbelieving? Just like that. If that sound comes through.
It does come through, thank you. And Portia wants to know, why would he ever feel that way about your home, if you had to guess?
In life, my dad loved my home. But my best guess, Portia, is because now my dad has been gone for 11 years. And this is my home on this plane. And he doesn't live here.
Understood. Great answer, thank you. So, Portia wants to know, and she hopes you're open to this type of question, is there a restless ghost feeling around this dream, like your father might want to land somewhere more clearly in his afterlife? And if so, what do you think that might look like?
That's a really great question, Portia. I've never thought about that before. So I have to sit with that for a moment. Since my father died, I'm just going to sidetrack for 1 second, because maybe this will get us somewhere. Since my father passed, he started to die on his birthday, on his 82nd birthday. He died the following day. But he really, I think, in essence, died on his birthday. And more than one person told me that when a person dies on their birthday, it means they've completed their work in this life. And I found great solace at the time. So I just always believed that. And that's why I'm not quite ready to answer this question now, because I kind of sat with the belief that my father completed his work and moved on. But the restless ghost really does vibrate with me now that you said those words. And the attitude of live here feels like some kind of new, like he's waking up to it too.
Well, thank you for the information and the details. Portia's wondering if there is a place that comes to mind where you could imagine him resting, a location or city or specific place.
The first thing that pops into my head is I once did a hypnotherapy, and when asked to imagine the place where I meet up with my fellow travelers between lives, it was like a grassy hillside, sunny day with a kind of contemporary looking building up at the top of the gentle rolling hill that looks like a library. So that's where I'm picturing my dad right now.
Okay, great. Thank you. So we have a new image to add into the dream, which is this grassy hill and the library. Portia, she's got just one more question, then the dolphins are going to drop in and offer their dreaming mirror, but she's wondering if do you want to say anything about the moment in the dream when the father asks, "Love you?" She's saying, what does that do to the shape of your heart?
You know, I think it surprises me, and that may be what wakes me from the dream.
Is there a sadness or more disorientation?
Oh, that's helpful. It's more disorientation. I don't feel a sad tone or any kind of despair. I'm just confused.
Okay. Okay, great. The cats say thank you, and we're going to listen into what the dolphins might have to say about the dream. So for this section, you can just lay back and close your eyes if you want to. Just take it in almost like a blessing or a secondary dream in and of itself. Dreamcaller number 7. We are the dolphins, and we hear your dream. We offer you now our dreaming mirror. We begin on the grassy hill. We begin in the library with open windows, with a breeze that moves through, with thousands of books that archive all the stories, all of the families, all the restless ghosts. You find a book, dreamer. You recognize the cover, and you open it. In this book, there is an image of a father and a mother and a you. You take in the image for quite a while. It is possible that years pass in this library. The slope still gentle and the breeze still blowing. And as you take this image in, a sound begins to emerge from your heart. It is a gentle singing, a family song, and this is the gift of the dream. As you close the book in this breezy, timeless library, you walk back down the grassy slope, and the humming of the melody begins to take shape. The family song, the words fill in, easy and breezy, and you return to your home in this life, and you sing this song through the bloodlines of the family tree. And when anyone asks where they are, they know that they are home, living here in the sound of the song. Blessings to you, dreamer. We are the dolphins, and we are complete. Dreamcaller number 7, thank you for offering your dream tonight. That wraps the dream call portion of the show.
Thank you.
Blessings to the dreamer and the dream. Until next time. Good night. Listeners, I have so much to say about that dream, but everything gets put on hold for now because we have acquired a second dolphin. This is like breaking news in the podcast world because we have a pod now. We have a podcast and a pod, a dolphin pod, because all you need to have a real dolphin pod is 2 dolphins, and that's what we have. And listen to their names, Miami and Starlight. Oh my God. and Starlight is pink. This is like, I didn't know what I was doing when I was starting this podcast. Like, what the f***? I'm living in LA, approximately 2.5 miles from all of my friends, which equates to 2.5 hours. So none of us ever visit each other. Here I am. I'm going to start a podcast. And now I've started a pod. We have a whole team. It's me, Kimmy K. We got Mars, Portia, Miami, and Starlight. And you. I know you want to put your name on that list. I know you do. Okay, back to the dream. Oh, just one more thing. How long did that take? Like I said, back in episode 3, and here we are, episode 7. So 4 weeks. It only takes 4 weeks to call in a dolphin, friends. You can go back and listen to it. It was right before that Hello Kitty outro. At the very end of episode 3, last thing I say is, second dolphin, if you're out there, reach out to us this week. Just send us a DM. And bam, it is just like Drake says. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team here. Okay, back to the dream. We have got to talk about the father, the dads. Have you noticed the last 5 episodes in a row have been dream callers talking about a father or a memory of a father linked to their dream? And now, here we are, dream caller 7, with this father dream. And this father actually shows up fully in the flesh, having time traveled to us like Marty McFly. And he asks us directly these 2 questions. Live here? Love you? Oof, I get dream cold chills. Dream cold chills. And for some reason, Portia was comfortable enough with this dream caller that she asked this kind of risky question about the restless ghost. And I wonder actually if the restless ghost has been at work in all of these father dreams, because needing to belong can happen at the late stages of life or after the passing of a life. Like where do our fathers rest? Where do they live after they leave this world? And the dream caller had this imaginal library in the grassy field, which was a beautiful place for that father to rest. But it's likely we'd all benefit from contemplating that question. Where does the father rest? Geographically or metaphorically? These are deep questions. We went sort of deep suddenly because we basically have no way of taking care of our elders in this culture. We aren't taught to do it. It isn't valued. There isn't a structure or support system for it. And then how are we holding the memories? Where do those memories belong in us? So I know we're supposed to be in winter solstice territory, partying with Minnie and Reba, but we also got to take care of the restless dads and the paternal lineage. We got to find them a place to rest. And hopefully, if we do this, season 2 could be all about the moms, because we have not seen a single mom in all the dreams of season 1 at Dolphins at Midnight. But we have to hold this missing mother mystery, as we do the many other mysteries here at the Dolphin House. Like, for example, what was up with the bathroom in that dream? What does it mean to be backing out of a bathroom in a dream? This will be henceforth known as the dream bathroom mystery. Just one of the many mysteries we are going to try to tie up in our season finale next episode, episode 8, not to be missed. Until then, thank you to our very willing dream caller from Hollywood. Thank you to Starlight, the pink dolphin, for finding us all the way across the globe. And thank you to our Solstices. And you know what? That includes you. Yes, you. Go grab a Dreamraffle ticket at dolphinsatmidnight.com. Grab some merch that Mars designed. And we will see you next time at midnight.
Started. 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 Started at midnight, now we're dolphins. Started at midnight, now the whole team dolphins.